Hello everyone. This is Cody Hooks, reporter with the Taos News, and here's what's happening this week up in Taos and northern New Mexico. The big news is Election Day results. The voters of Taos have re-elected Dan Baroni as their mayor. Baroni beat out sitting councilor Darian Fernandez by a vote of 784 to 457. Also in the town race, Councilor Hahn was re-elected to another term, and political newcomer Pascualito Maestas won the other open seat. But Taos wasn't the only election last night. Cuesta re-elected Mark Gallegos by a healthy margin. TSV replaced longtime Mayor Neil King with Christoph Brownell by just one vote. And Red River again elected Linda Calhoun to mayor. We are busy crunching the numbers and will have the latest analysis of the races around Taos and Colfax counties in this week's paper. On the crime beat, the Taos News received confirmation this week that at least one Taos business was visited by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, officers last week. Rumors have circulated in the days since that the federal agency has gone to other businesses around Taos. All of this has sparked a local discussion about what the future holds for undocumented workers and their families living in the United States and right here in our very own community. We sat down with local immigration activist Gloria Hidrogo this week to get her perspective on what this means for Taos. On the waterfront, the Taos Valley Acequia Association held their annual meeting this past Saturday. With irrigators looking headlong into a defeating drought, Acequia leaders had one message for ditch parciantes: you ought to play nice and share. In education, Jesse Moya looks at high school graduation rates. The state average is just 71%, and the numbers in Taos, Cuesta, and Penasco fluctuate year to year. He breaks it down for us in this week's paper. And in news from the legislature, Governor Susana No New Taxes Martinez nixed a bipartisan bill that would have added a fee to pet food with revenues directed to spay and neuter programs. Don't tell that to all the intact animals roaming the county. In this week's sports news, though we still have two basketball teams playing their way to the top, sports editor Arsenio J. Trujillo has the winter sports recap, chock full of wrestling, swimming, ice hockey, and of course, plenty of basketball news. And in tempo, just when you were pining to watch a string of short films, one Taoseño is ready to deliver. Reboot 3.3 brings the community a revival of the Taos Shorts Film Festival, a 3-day extravaganza happening this weekend. Also in tempo this week is a Friday Afrofusion show at Taos Mesa Brewing and a Taos Pueblo Artist Showcase at the Millicent Rogers Museum. In lifestyles, check out the magnificent greenhouse a couple built in Des Montes, where they raise enough produce for themselves, their family, and to give to local food banks. And in weather, the National Weather Service is showing highs right around 60, lows right around 20, and much less wind than last week. It's still bone dry though, so call your local fire marshal for information about burning before you light anything on fire. And that will do it for this week. Papers are just $1 and available from your favorite hawker. Thank you everyone for supporting a free and independent press right here in Taos, New Mexico. Bueno, bye.